It's time for another time template video. And if you're a musical man, then this is the video for you. Battle! Al Voss Flam! Bard, hurry up and piece these monsters! Hurry!
Yeah, this song is making you sleepy. It's making you sleepy tonight.
Anytime, Bard! Oh, don't worry, I'll res him. And cool. Well, and in new fashion and respect of your time that you could be grinding, here's the TLDW. That way if you don't care to hear why or how or who, you can just screenshot all this and be on your merry way. My good friend Ganthrone has been instrumental in time for us. He's without a doubt the best bard I know. His skill in picking which targets needed to be barded first and what barding skill is rivaled by none. So with that, my friends, sit back, grab your instrument, and let's get to barding. So this one's gonna be a little different. There's two templates. He uses one before level 6 and another one after level 6. We'll discuss the one before level 6 and then lightly touch on the other. Starting off with item ID at 120. Item ID grants a bonus to our magic weapons, armor, as well as instruments, making this template be able to reach beyond normal gear thresholds. So with that said, he uses the best magical armor possible as well as the best instruments possible and weapons. Next we'll do peacemaking at 106.6. Being able to know which target to piece is key, as well as when to area piece when the group is in trouble or some is overpulled. Peace offers a great buff which allows everyone in the party to receive more healing, which obviously greatly helps the healer in your group. Disordinance at 106.6. Disco having a quick cooldown makes it easy to get everything discoed really quick, and should be your first priority, which will greatly reduce the stats of each creature discoed. Buffing the party with this gives everyone in the party a nice damage resistance bonus. Next we'll do provocation at 106.6. Now for starters, the party buff here increases everyone's damage very noticeably. Next, being able to provo bedlam gazers onto the tank eliminates the AoE portion damage to the group. And one thing of note, small mechanics like that are key in making you a great bard in the group. Next is tactics at 100. Who said just because we were bards we couldn't do damage, right? Next is chivalry at 100. It's the old Dexter's Toolkit. AoE heals for the group, reses, and much more. Next we'll do archery at 80. 80 is all that's needed for the codex. Being mobile is key in time, so archery is the no-brainer, especially against things like reflections where you just want to stick and move. Next we'll do arms lore at only 0.2. If you don't have someone who can repair, the runs are very long. So this greatly helps to reduce the durability loss in your weapons and armor, even at such a low amount. This next template I won't go line for line, but just know Ganthrone switches to it once we hit level 7. It increases his survivability as well as his effective barding that will be needed for the far more difficult monsters. And just a side note, this is an example of why I really enjoy time. Sure, we all know templates strive in different situations, but this dungeon really allows you to show your skills as an avatar, and a lot of people have multiple echoes for different parts of the dungeons. From runners to backstabbers, arcane mages to swordsmen, even multiple weapon schools for a particular shrine. It really tests everything in your arsenal. Next, let's talk about aspect. Obviously, we're gonna go with lyric armor because effective barding is super important in time. The difficulty scale is going to be astronomical, probably larger than just about anything you've faced in any other dungeon, and this will also help you with your party buffs. Also, the damage to barded targets is helpful in increasing your damage. He does have Void set to a hotkey for easy regains if needed, as well as Frost for those oh shit moments. I really think if you're going to take time seriously, you should definitely have Void and Frost at least put on a hotkey. It really helps with those oh shit moments, and me personally, ever since I've done that, my survivability has skyrocketed and I've had far less deaths in time as a result. Now for the weapon, Ganthrone goes with Artisan, granting players even more damage and damage resistance bonuses. On the codexes, for archery, he does long shot. In time, being out of harm's way is super important. Max long shot increases the range of our bow by 4 tiles as well as our damage by 21%. For the finisher, he went with Pincushion. Ricochet is a great finisher, but the chance for it to hit a Bedlam Gazer and then the Gazer to start triggering its mechanic, or potentially the chance for it to pull a random monster, makes Pincushion the obvious choice. Next, let's talk about the Bard Codex. 1 point and Ensemble. If we have 2 barding effects on a target, that's 10% extra damage to it. Another point in Refrain. When a barding break happens, that's 33% more damage. 6 points in Perfect Pitch, that's 24% more success chance on barding songs. This is a must. 6 points in Revolution Song. Lots of monsters will be provoked. Why not have them do 150% more damage? Last is 6 points in Self-Taught. This is what allows us to not have musicianship on the templates. Next, we'll talk about the Mastery Chain. I mean, effective barding if it wasn't obvious. We don't want to fail barding attempts in time, so this chain link is key. Get as many of these as you can and the best quality as you can. Next, we'll do Bard Reset and Ignore. We want our Bard skills to reset as often as possible so we can continue barding other creatures. We want the Bard braids to ignore. So yeah, another hefty upgrade. Next is Damage to Barded, and just because we're a Bard doesn't mean we can't do damage, right? And lastly, Melee Swing is an easy filler link. I'm not saying go after these things, but hey, they're there if you got them. There you have it, folks, Ganthrone's Time Dungeon template. I always enjoy doing time with Ganthrone. He's just a very good a captain, I guess you could say. Not just a bard, but a captain. He always understands exactly what needs to be done at the right time, and he's really good at executing the communication to the group about it. As far as him being a bard, he always knows which target needs to be barded, with what skill, and at what time. He's very communicative with what he's doing. That way the entire group knows exactly what to expect next. That being said, Ganthrone, I really appreciate you, man, sharing your template with me for what, the 3rd time now, I think? I don't know, but either way, appreciate you, man. You guys make sure and check him out on Sunday mornings where he streams on Twitch. He does all these really cool T-maps for the viewers. He does loot trains. He's just a swell guy, man. I always enjoy hanging out with him on Sunday mornings. Speaking of streaming, make sure and come by my live streams most evenings at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Kick, or Facebook. That's right, 5 different platforms for you to choose from. Other than that, guys, make sure you comment below a video suggestion that you'd like to see me do next, as I do like to take your suggestions seriously and crank them out from time to time. I'll see you guys next time. Pwn Star Gaming out.